boys and girls. It's Mrs. Knox with a quick lesson on arrays, which is the beginning of learning about multiplication. When we're talking about multiplication, sometimes kids get freaked out and think that it's something that's super hard, but the basis of multiplication, as you have seen if you've watched the Brain Pop Jr. video, is that it's really just skip counting or repeated addition. And one way that we can find examples of multiplication is by looking for an array. And so when we have an array, it's just something that is arranged in equal groups. So equal rows of items and equal columns. So if I had a picture like this that has 6 stars on it, this would be an array. It has 3 rows across, and 3 columns down. So when I have an example like this, I could think of it as just skip counting by 3s. So I have 3, 6, 9. Or I could think of it as this equation. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. And from that skip counting equation, I can get my multiplication equation, and I can say that 3 times 3 is 9. So what I want you to do is look around your house for some things that are arranged in an array. And if you look right behind me on that American flag, you could say that the stars are arranged in an array. Let me show you a couple examples of things that I found around my house that are an array, and how we could skip count it and write a equation for it. All right, so check this out. As I'm looking for arrays around my house, I see that my kitchen floor is in the design of an array. And I might not want to do the whole thing, but I could pick a section and I could say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles down, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles across. So let's skip count that and write an equation. So for the kitchen tiles, we could say that we had 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. We had 5 4s. So I could add them up, or I could try to skip count in my head, and I could say 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And my multiplication equation would be 5 times 4 equals 20. All right, here's a really important array that I found in this partially open pack of toilet paper. So I can see that I have 1, 2, 3 rolls across, and I have 1, 2 rolls down. So let's skip count that and write an equation for this array. So if I want to write an equation for the toilet paper array that I found, I had 3 columns and each one had 2 in it. So I would write 2 plus 2 plus 2, or I could skip count it, 2, 4, 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6, or I could say 3 times 2 equals 6. There's 1, 2, 3 2s, and each one had 2 in it. So I had 6 rolls of toilet paper. Well, folks, that's all we have for this time. Like and subscribe. I think it's right over here. Check out our next video coming later this week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning. Couldn't remember what my tagline was, but I got it. See you next time. Bye.